Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I am the representative from Group 12 who would like to present our Value Management Study Report. Our group consists of Anis Syafika, Lau Sichi, Nurul AQILLAH, Ong Kaho, and me myself Nur AKMAL. I will start the presentation with the introduction for this project. The name of the project is the Construction, Development and Revitalization Project of Balai Cerak UTM Johor. The duration for the workshop is 9 days, which is starting from 10 June to 18 June 2022. The proposed project is to develop the Balai Cerak UTM in order to utilize the area for recreational activities and learning. Strategic value management study is required to conduct for this project. The most suitable development based on function analysis method carried out by value management team member will be identified and implemented at this area. The objective for this project is to identify the most suitable development to be implemented at Balai Cerak UTM, to conduct a strategic value management study for this project, and to create a project with better value without compromising on the quality. Next, I will explain about the concept and the framework of value management. Value management is a service that aims to maximize the value of a project from the moment it is developed until it is completed. This is achieved by comparing and analyzing all choices in perspective of value system. The main objective is not to reduce expenses but to enhance the value. Generally, value management is a series of workshops, interviews, and evaluations in which the project requirements and the methods for meeting those goals are assessed against one another. There are three primary activities that constitute in the value management framework, which are value planning, value engineering, and value analysis. Value planning is a pre-study phase that comprises obtaining a client briefing and generating ideas. The next one is value engineering, assembles all the information required for a function analysis. And lastly, the value analysis is a post-study which involves monitoring process and implementing any corrections.
Executive summary. There are three proposals in this assignment. The first proposal is construction of double story of bungalow for rent house. The second proposal is construction of recreational building for gym. And the last proposal is construction of educational, cultural, scientific building for mini library. Let's look at the next one. Timeline for value management study. There are three phases in this value management workshop. The first phase is pre-study phase, the second one is study phase, and the last one is post-study phase. For the pre-study phase will be conducted 2 days before the study phase. Preliminary understanding will be established. Client will appoint value management team cooperate, and the relevant information will be provided from design team to value management team cooperate. The next one is study phase. The duration of study phase will be as long as 5 days. So the information phase, creativity review phase, evaluation phase, development phase, presentation phase will be carried out accordingly. And the last phase is post-study phase, which will conduct 2 days after study phase. In this phase, the feedback phases will be conducted. The corrective action and follow-up also will be carried out.
Hi, I am Anis Syafika. This is individual value management proposal and design suggestions. There are three proposals. Proposal 1 is about construction of rest house. This place is for retreat and best for gathering with friends and family, as well as to host special small events. It could attract more guests to rent and stay due to affordable price offer, especially for UTM members, but high operation and maintenance cost of building and limited parking space for event. This is proposal number 2. It is construction of gym, a recreation building for strength and personal training inclusive with plenty of training equipment able to attract men and women to use the facilities. Exercise with panoramic view and stars in the sky, but it has high installation and maintenance cost of equipment and also high operation and maintenance cost of building. For proposal number 3 is the construction of educational, cultural, scientific building for mini library. It is modern, aesthetic, comfortable space allows people to have quiet moment and focus to perform on their works or studies. It could attract people to read more, work productively, and study effectively, but not many people enjoy reading at library. In value management workshop, there are lists of team members that work together. There are a team coordinator, an architect, an engineer, a quantity surveyor, and end user. For organizational structure of client and value management team members, the most top in organization structure will be client and followed by team coordinator, and down there are other value management team members. Moving on to project description, it describes the information about the project required by the client. The location is at UTM Observatory and the proposed development type is commercial development. Target users are public, especially UTM members. The main objective is to generate sufficient income to UTM through revenue generated. The life cycle of the proposed project is minimum 20 years and the budget provided is 5.5 million ringgit. The client expects the whole completion of the project is not more than 3 years. Other than describing the project information, design and the proposed development and the site location shall be reviewed. These are the photos of the site location and designs as well as layout of the proposed development reviewed during the workshop.
For the elemental cost estimate analysis, for each of the proposal is summarized in a pie chart. For the first proposal, the three highest percentage of element is superstructure 32.5%, external work 23.1%, and services 14.5%. While for the proposal number 2, the three highest element is superstructure, which is 36.7%, services 29.4%, and substructured 19.8%. While for the third proposal, the three highest element is superstructured 32%, substructured 27.6%, and services 23%. For functional analysis of element, there are two sections, which is the cost of significant item and the function of significant element. Our group resides with proposal number 1, which is constructing double-story bungalow for rest house. The highest element of this proposal is superstructured, which is 32.5%. There are several reasons for this particular element. The first one, it is intended to fulfill its purpose and maximize its function. It increases the level of comfort. It keeps the development run smoothly. It guarantees visitor safety, and it contributes aesthetic form. As for the function of significant element, there are two basic functions, which is provide the purpose and ensure the security, while the secondary function is to provide aesthetic, and the last function is to support the function, which is enhancing comfortability and keep efficiency.
My name is Suchi and I will now continue for the function analysis form. For the first proposal, which is the double-story bungalow rest house, the cost-work value obtained is 0.880 after analyze all the functions by using the function analysis form. While for the second proposal, which is the recreation building for gym, the cost-work value is 0.929 after analyze all the functions by using the function analysis form. And for the third proposal, which is the mini library, the cost-work value obtained is 0.960 after analyze all the functions of the mini library by using the function analysis form. After undergo for the function analysis form evaluation, the proposed proposal also undergo the criteria scoring matrix evaluation. For the criteria scoring matrix consists of 6 distinct criteria, which are the initial cost, operation and maintenance, aesthetical value, construction time, durability, and method of construction. After that, the criteria scoring matrix has been identified and the assigned weight of the evaluation for each criteria has been produced. Then, the criteria scoring matrix evaluation has been done for every proposal, and at last, the proposal that ranked in first and second places has been selected to undergo the life cycle costing analysis. After conducting the life cycle costing analysis for proposal 1 and 2, the net present value and the internal return rate for the proposal 1 which is the double-story bungalow rest house, is higher. Thus, this proposal has been selected as our proposal project to construct nearby the observatory tower in UTM. Overall, the whole process has undergone the value management study process. The first stage is the pre-workshop, where the primarily focuses on establishing a fundamental understanding and adequate applicable information for all parties involved. An orientation meeting was conducted with everyone engaged a chance to learn more about value management. The customer would then nominate the value management team coordinator as the first stage, and the second stage is the workshop, which conducted between 12 June until 16 June of 2022. Throughout the workshop stage, the value management team have undergone for 5 phases, which are the information phase, creative phase, evaluation phase, development phase, and the presentation phase. And the last stage is the post-study phase. After the workshop phase, in order to fully utilize the advantages offered by the value management, there are a few crucial post-study tasks that must be completed. The post-study phase can be further broken down into the phases of report creation and evaluation, implementation, and follow-up. In conclusion, among the 3 proposals that has been proposed, the proposal 1 that construction a double-story bungalow restaurant has been chosen with a total GFA of 735 meters square and the estimated project cost of 5,122,620 ringgit Malaysia, and the estimated cost also not exceeded the client's budget of 5.5 million. That's all from us. Thank you.